In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. You could probably tell that I am literally in my lounge. I'll show you. I'm literally just sitting on the floor here, just sitting here having this chat. Pretend we are literally like having a coffee or a Prosecco and just like randomly talking about this stuff. But I really felt called to create this video for you today, and this is for you if you're feeling right now like you are just a failure. You aren't getting things done. You aren't showing up in the areas of your life that you truly want to, the way you want to. You feel like you've got a million and one things to do and you're trying to do everything and be everywhere, but actually you're not getting anything done. It's like if you've got 10 things to focus on and you try and go all out and focus on all of them, you're probably not going to finish them because of how you're spending your time and your energy. Whereas if you had 2 things to focus on, then you're bound to get it done and probably be really productive and enjoy the process. But that's not always reality, and so that's why I wanted to do this video. It's a very informal, sit down, motivational, hopefully inspirational chat that will really help you kind of get your energy and your vibrations back up to start really feeling good about yourselves again. So with that being said, let's get started. One of the things that I really learned in my journey, and if we haven't met yet, I am a mum, I'm a fiance, I've got a day job, I run a business, I'm a coach, and I'm growing a YouTube channel, as well as being, a friend, family member, and there's a lot going on. I haven't always been at the point I'm at now, which is I wake up nearly every day feeling so excited and energized and ready for the day. Don't get me wrong, I don't literally wake up and I'm like jumping for joy and I get out of bed. I might be excited to kind of get ready for the day, but I basically roll out of bed. That's literally me. But anyway, not that you need to know that. I am at that point now where I no longer dread the day. Let me know in the comments, do you find yourself waking up, your alarm goes off and you just think, just cover yourself with your duvet, pretend it's not actually happening, you want to get more sleep and you just don't want to deal with any of the stuff that today is about to bring you? Well, that was me too, and I'll be honest, I do still have days like that, but things that I have learned and things that I am now coaching and teaching other people to do, I've been able to do things like set boundaries with myself and others to protect my energy. I've done things like create a support system around me, and support system doesn't always just mean people. When you go out seeking support, it doesn't always mean that it has to come from a person, and these are 2 of the most biggest things that have really helped me in feeling more content and happy and fulfilled, not in my life but within myself too. A lot of what comes up with us is all to do with inner confidence, inner self-worth, how we perceive ourselves, and that really projects out into our everyday life. So say for example you wake up one day and you think, I'm not capable of what today is going to bring, I'm going to have a bad day. Well, you're probably more likely to have a tough day because you've set that intention already first thing in the morning that you're going to have a bad day, and that will tend to happen not because bad things are always just coming at you, but because of how you see it, of your outlook, of your energy and your mindset, and your energy and your thoughts and your feelings that are so powerful. All of the decisions that you take, all of the actions that you take, they are all down to your beliefs and your thoughts and your feelings. So if you wake up and you think, I'm going to have a bad day today, and you believe that, then everything you do ultimately feel like that is becoming your reality because you set that intention. So I guess there's like a few lessons in there already that I want to share with you with this very off the cuff, spontaneous, casual chat. If you are in a position right now and you're feeling so overwhelmed with everything you've got going on, I really want to invite you to take a moment, and I know you're going to say I don't have enough time, but you do have enough time. Looking after yourself is an absolute priority. My granddad used to say to me, if you can't look after yourself, how can you expect to be able to look after other people? And that is so true. So take a couple of minutes today in peace and quiet, light a candle if that makes you feel good, put some music on if that makes you feel good, and just have a mindful session with yourself. Just have a couple of minutes where you can just be with your own thoughts, your own feelings, and really connect with yourself. See how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what beliefs are coming up, what your outlook is, basically what's going on. And then from that, you can really decide, first of all, is that how I want to feel? Is that how I want the day to plan out? And if it isn't, know that you always have control. In every moment of the day, you might not have control over what is going to happen, but you always have control over what you do in that situation and how you see it. So even if you feel like everything is going against you, things are going wrong, you're not getting anything done, and you think, why is this happening to me? Know that you can, in that moment, take control and say, do you know what? This isn't feeling good. I'm feeling crap about all of this, but I can take control back and say, do you know what? I'm resilient and I can get through this, and I get to decide what I do in this moment. So what do you want to do? What are you deciding to do? When it feels like it's all going wrong, what can you do to help things go right? If you are feeling overwhelmed, deflated, stressed, how can you take yourself from that state into a state that makes you feel good? For me, it's things like going out for walks in nature. For me, it's things like journaling and listening to music. They're just a few things that don't take up any time at all, don't cost any money, and it immediately brings up my energy levels and my motivation, and that really helps me, feel better going forward. Just want to put a disclaimer, I'm not saying that I can promise you the perfect life, whatever perfect looks like anyway. I can't promise you that you're going to wake up tomorrow after listening to this video today and jump for joy, bounce into the shower, do whatever. I can't guarantee you that, because I don't believe it happens. We are human beings and we do have bad days, so I don't want to promise you something that I don't know for sure would happen. But I can promise you that in any particular moment of your day, of your life, you have control over what you do, how you control the situation, what you do in that situation, and what you do next. So if you're feeling that things are getting a bit too much, what can you do to release that emotion, release that negative energy, and start to feel the complete opposite, to start to feel good, to start to feel clear and have clarity? I guess there's just a few things that I really wanted to share with you, and there are a few, these things came up from some of my biggest lessons and my biggest struggles, which is why I'm so passionate about this channel and having you here to watch these videos and learn from them and get inspiration and motivation and tools and my support. This isn't just a one-way street where I just want to sit here, record videos, post them, and you watch them and that's it. That's why I'm always inviting you to comment below and subscribe so you can get more. When I spoke about support system earlier, I can be your support system. I know I said support doesn't always mean people, but I can be your support system. This channel can be your support system. My private Facebook group can be your support system. The freebies that I offer, the coaching programs that I run, all of these things can be your support system. But also you can have things like things to support your well-being. So when you're in that moment of it's all becoming a bit too much, part of my support system is to go for a walk. Even if it's just walking in the garden barefoot on the grass for 2 minutes. It can be sitting down listening to a podcast. It can be going to get a coffee, sitting on the sofa with the windows open and the sun shining, and just sitting there in peace and quiet. So there's just a few things for you to think about. I really would just invite you to take 2 minutes today and just sit there in peace and quiet and just be with yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your outlook, really what's going on. And then in that moment, decide, is that how you want the next second, minute, hour, week to plan out? If not, know that you have control to change it. And if you're thinking, how can I change it? Well, what would be the ideal situation? What would be the ideal outcome? I hope that you have enjoyed this different style of video, and I really enjoy creating these because it means that I can just sit down without worrying about fancy editing, which I feel like completely distracts from the overall gain here, which is to build an amazing family with you and have this amazing connection and relationships with you so that I can fully support you. So I hope it does help, and I hope that if you were feeling stressed and overwhelmed, I hope that this really has helped you. Let me know in the comments below if it has, and if this is something that you would like to see more of. I would definitely make sure that I do that. For now, I will love you and leave you to get on with your day. Thank you so much for being here and for listening, and I will see you in the next video.